Hello Cancer, welcome to Creators on the Crest. If you are new to my channel, please be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you can get access to all of the readings when they drop. Today is a love, a romance, and relationship evolution bonus reading. Bling, ring, or sting. Bling is going to be fun, flirty, new and fresh energies. Ring is committed, long-term, loyal situations. And sting is those things we don't want, like the breakups, the arguments, or the hurt feelings. So we'll see what energies are going on for you when you find this reading. Do keep in mind these are general readings, so only take what resonates. In addition to your sun sign, you can check out your moon, Venus, rising, or north node, maybe for additional context and texture. And then if you're interested in a personal, in-depth love and romance reading, I have links in the description below, and also my email if you'd like to reach out and ask questions. Okay, Cancer, let's get started here. We are going to start off by pulling a few cards for you and then a few cards for the person you're connected with. Then we'll take a look at how those energies work together in the middle. You're going to hear the shuffling sometimes on, sometimes off screen here as I lay out the cards. Okay. Ooh, you're coming at us with the Empress. How nice. And the Ten of Wands. Okay, okay. So you got some fire energy there. Let's see what this person you're connected to has for us. You're being a little bit elusive here. The Queen of Swords, okay. And the Queen of Wands. Wow, double Queen energy, Cancer here on their side. Wow, okay. Let's go ahead and look at the Lover's Oracle and pull a card for, oh, this one came right out, for the energies between the two of you. This is the picture of the card. And it says, healing. Imagine yourself and your beloved surrounded by light. Feel your relationship being healed at this very moment. Ooh, wonder with that sword there if we don't have a little bit of a sting situation, Cancer. Let's pull a card from the Romance Angels Oracle here. And this will further help the connective energies. Deception. Someone is wearing a false mask in this relationship. Yes, Cancer. So whether this relationship is new or more long-term, it looks like we have a little bit of a sting situation here. Something has hurt, and I feel like it's hurt you. I see you in the Empress energy as the more sensitive of the pair here. Something that kind of brought you down, made you feel like you were kind of left on your own. I wonder if this person said something that hurt your feelings here, or said something that wasn't really aligned with how they felt. They could have done that from a place of their own fear. The Queen of Swords, while very powerful card, and while their communication could be quite sharp, they can come off as cold at times. And again, you're just so sensitive. I'm not sure that they really meant to. They do have this Queen of Wands though, and she's a pretty confident energy. So it could be that the two of you had a disagreement. You two could be not matched up entirely on just different ways you think about things in the world. There could have been a little argument about, let's say, politics or religion or something like that, some sort of dynamic there. But here we also have this little element of deception. So this makes it a little hard. Now in this card, you might see kind of like a third party situation. I'm honestly not really picking up a third party as a person. I'm picking up more of a third energy. So I'm wondering if the energy I'm not picking up is this person's resistance to maybe heal a certain aspect of themselves that needs healing, a certain aspect of themselves that makes them hold back or say things that they don't mean, and it's from their own fear and their own trauma. We're going to have to go a little deeper here and get some messages. Let's look at the Hidden Truth Oracle. Let's first get a message from you to them. What would Cancer like to say to them? I hope that you can forgive me one day. Oh, okay. So could be you made a mistake and then they said something hurtful. So there might be some needing forgiveness on both sides. What about them? This one, I wonder if you are happy without me. So there might be their little sense of fear or insecurity. I'm almost getting like at times they come off really strong, but they fear that they're not good enough in some way. And I think for you, maybe you called them out on this, Cancer. You are extremely intuitive. And if you're close to someone, you may have said something. They're showing up as a sharpness here. You're showing up more as a burden. Maybe you tried to bring something up and they weren't quite ready to deal with it. And they're feeling a little insecure because it's kind of like you as the Cancerian, you know things without them even saying something. So for them to come forward and say something, it may have been a little bit harsh, and it may have ended up in that sting. Let's look at the messages of love oracle here and get a few more. So you say to them, stability. This relationship can stand the test of time. Let's see what they will say to you here. And that would mean that both of you are probably open to healing this deception here. Twin flame, this is a divine counterpart connection. Okay, so it looks like on both sides, you feel like this is a relationship worth healing this sting for. In order to do that, since we have deception in the connection here, that means that the two of you likely are pretending in some way, shape, or form with one another. I definitely feel this stuckness in my throat. I feel like you've taken it on as a burden, but you've not said much. They've said a lot, but they've come off in a really hurtful way. But you're both coming forward and saying, but we feel like this will stand the test of time. This is worth us going into this healing and healing this deception for. Let's pull an oracle card here from the Sacred Geometry of Relationships Oracle, because I want to start to move to close this out. We are going to pull a few charms too, because they kind of ice the cake. They put the cherry on the top of the sundae here. So first, let's get this card from the Sacred Geometry. You guys aren't really giving me one here. What will be most helpful for Cancer and this person that are experiencing this sting? Honesty. There it is, the number 23 card, Cancer. The energy of honesty supports our choice to be courageously truthful and genuine with kindness and tact. And you can see here, since we have this element of deception that needs healing, honesty is your best policy here. And look how beautiful and light and opening the energy is. I think that both of you will feel so much better if you can sit down at the table together. Let's put all the cards on the table, no pun intended, and really get honest with one another. It might feel challenging at first. This is a number 23 card, which reduces to 5. That can be setbacks, losses, challenges, conflicts, but opening up into how you feel, allowing them to open up into how they feel, with the stability and structure and the divine connection that you both feel, will definitely help you move through this sting. Let's get a few charms here from the charm bowl to close off your reading. These are really nice little symbols. Sometimes I will give you my impression, but if you see a symbol and it really means something to you, that take it for what you get in your own intuition. So we have the bicycle here, which represents movement, which represents moving forward, learning. Perhaps the two of you are learning about each other. It's like learning to ride a bike for the first time. This is a new phase of your relationship that will open up through this little bit of a painful cycle. We have a diamond here, and the diamond really reminds me of this beautiful divine counterpart connection. This would be a sacred relationship that is very important. When we encounter such powerful relationships, it's not uncommon to have those times where we're working through some of our karmic influences, some of our pain, and we're really having to get honest with ourselves and the other person. We have a lightning bolt here. At times, it could feel like the two of you get into a bit of a tower falling down situation, like that lightning strikes and then everything kind of goes haywire because there is so much intensity in here. And it might not even be super accurate to call this a sting. It might feel like a total breakdown to you because there are a lot of emotions involved and it is a powerful connection. But then we have this beautiful little doe, a deer. We have this gentle feminine energy coming in, and I think Cancer, that's what you can bring to the situation. You always bring a lightness and a comfort and a gentleness that I really feel like this person appreciates. And maybe that's why they're coming through with the double queens here, because they may not have had the best experience with female energies in the past, and they're getting to know your female energy in that way, or they are healing their own maybe mother wounds. If they're the feminine energy, they're healing something there. We have the key, and I feel like this is the time where you will unlock some of the benefits and the beautiful things about this connection and the depth of the connection. You have the key to that if the two of you come together in honest conversation. And then we have the teeth here. And honestly, I just get a feeling of like, these are like, you know, those silly teeth that you can wear during Halloween that make you look like a vampire, scary, and they have like the fangs. They're like those little wax teeth. That's kind of what I'm getting here. Like, the two of you might get a little growly with each other sometimes, and there might be hurtful things said, and it might just feel like a bite, you know, a bite to the heart or whatever. But at the end of the day, they're just silly wax teeth, you know, and the two of you are able to come back to the stability and the stronger connection that you have here and really work through this and heal these deceptive energies that might be going on between you. Cancer, thank you so much for hopping on to this little love, romance, and relationship reading. I have so enjoyed providing this to you, and I can't wait to see you next time.